The poll. So, panel, what is the market telling us about tomorrow?
Well, I think what we're looking at is a market, two things. First of all, I think the market's okay with a split government. And I think that's the worst case scenario. Dems win the House, GOP retains the Senate. You can't unwind the things that President Trump has put in position already, and the economic momentum should carry on. Worst case scenario, I think the market is okay with that, and I think we saw some of that today.
I'm confused what you mean by worst, but I just wanted to say and in poking fun, I want to say I agree with your assessment. Exactly. I think it will be difficult to unwind the regulatory changes, certainly impossible to unwind the tax cuts. And so I think that's why this is a relatively non-event for the market, whatever your worst case scenario means.
Yeah, I mean, I think the market is basically stabilizing after a terrible October. It's getting that out of its system and starting to look forward to next year and saying to itself, you know, maybe the economy is still on solid footing. We had really strong jobs numbers on Friday.
I think the one thing that I would add that could change is if we do have some sort of massive blue wave, which I don't think the market or political watchers are predicting at this moment. If we do see something unexpected, like a Democrat takeover of the Senate, including the House and the governorships, then I think you could see a market reaction to that, because that will definitely stymie things for the next 2 years. Certainly, that is not what the president's predicting, but what's baked in right now, I think, is a Democrat takeover of the House. By a very slim majority, and if it stays in Republican hands, then I equally don't think you'll see a reaction. But I do think you'll get one if we have some sort of big blue wave tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think that's why the market was doing okay today, because they have kind of baked in those figures. And actually, the Wall Street.
That's hilarious. If the Democrats win, the market's going to crash. So for me, I do really believe we have a debt issue, and as a crypto holder, that's one reason why I'm not too worried about it, because I do feel like the more debt not only just the U.S. government puts on, but just central governments and all around the world, it should increase the utilization of crypto assets, and it should bring up the value, and in a way also just punish governments that keep borrowing money and then deflating their currency and making the people basically, just basically taxing the people and making their money worthless. So crypto would be a great counter. I don't think it really matters which party wins, but the Republicans have done a good job of outspending Obama and the Democrats. They did add on $1 trillion of debt that we already had, that Trump was promising to cut. So we'll see what's going to happen, but it's important to pay attention to the debt situation if you're investing in crypto assets. And let me know what you guys think about this, and I will talk to you soon.